Hello, my name is darksideup and you are about to watch episode 16 of my Arkham horror gameplay. I originally streamed this game on Twitch back in February 2021 and unfortunately, I lost the last 3 hours of the footage. I am replaying the game, so I do apologize for the changes in the character selection, quality, and overall reactions. Thank you for watching.
This hole in the wall seems to lead outside.
Could the creatures be getting in this way?
Probably so. We should find a way to close the hole. There must be a hammer and nails somewhere in here.
Okay, now we can look around. Strange mushrooms, great brown rills of shelf fungus cover the walls here. Judging by their size, they've been growing a long time. That can't be healthy. Hole in the wall. A ragged hole in the wall leads to the outside. Judging by the trails and the dust, the creatures get in this way. With the right tools, you could seal the hole shut. Okay, so we're looking for boards and things. The table lies in two halves, split right down the middle. You see no sign of whatever caused the damage, but it must have been someone very strong or a very heavy falling object. What could have happened here? You'll probably find something distasteful in this filthy old cabinet, but you might also turn up a clue. This could use a close perusal. Nice. Beneath the dust, you see a child's crayon drawing. One of the parents must have hung it proudly after receiving it as a gift. The thought warms your heart. A neglected, mold-spotted bed. You see something on top of it. We're going crazy anyway. An old painting so smothered in dust that it presents a new image. Perhaps you've witnessed a new style of art, dust paintings. Aha.
Now that's a funny coincidence. Wait a minute. I know better than to believe in coincidence. What gives with the identical nursery rooms?
A baby mobile. A mobile hangs above the bed. Goats and the shooting star revolves at the slightest disturbance of the air. The imagery reminds you of the herd, and you know you've seen something like this before. Someone shattered this mirror with a single vertical blow. 1,000 tiny reflections gaze back at you, each of them looking exhausted. Nails. Would this be boards? The door at the end of the corridor is barricaded from this side. Through the keyhole, you see a hall leading to another part of the mansion long abandoned. A smoldering old bookcase, long neglected. It would take some effort, but you might find a useful book in it. What is this? Book of Restraint. No. I wish they had this many items in the bayou. A crowded, filthy sink still full of dishes crusted with the remains of their last contents. Just looking at it turns your stomach. You find a hammer inside the crate. It wouldn't make much of a weapon, but perhaps you find a problem that looks like a nail. You'd better keep it with you. A scuffed and scarred wooden chest looked locked tight. Oh. New. The old grain table is full of stuff. Searching it might turn up a useful item. I could move that, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. A collection of old jars reminds you of the preserves you enjoyed as a child. You can almost smell the beloved aroma, and a wave of nostalgia comforts you. Too many items given to us. Did it even work? We don't even know. come on. With a hammer, nails, and some spare boards, you cover the hole in the wall. It's not pretty, but it should keep the creatures out. Okay, one room done.
No more mouse hole, no more mice.
One room done. We have to go back to the other room now. A painting by Nicolas Poisson of two chubby winged children fighting while mounted on goats. You've seen this artist's work before. It seems somewhat out of place outside of a museum. Okay, let's go to the other... Les poissons, les poissons. Ooh, a book. Does it even work? Does it even work?
There.
Okay, 2 rooms done. Now let's go upstairs, I guess. It's just this. We need to find a key, which is probably upstairs.
Who would draw a door on the wall?
I have heard of strange magics that let one pass through walls. Could this be one?
There's a note here. I've sealed my experiment inside. If you need to reach the office, take the other passage. W.
W for which?
Wilhelmina?
There's a key on the note. I bet it unlocks the second passage.
Let's hope that office holds some answers.
A note on the door reads, I've sealed my experiment inside. If you need to reach the office, take the other passage. W. It's you, Wilhelmina. It's you. Oh. A dusty white sheet cloaks some furniture here. As you peer beneath it, you spot something interesting. Oh dear. Oh. That's what it does.
Those beasts won't get in this way anymore. This is the last hole. At least I hope it's the last.
Closing it should keep any more creatures from getting in. Of course, it won't stop those who already wriggled inside.
Rack, hells yes. $2 a rack. Debris lies strewn across the floor. A tree branch bursts through the wall, scattering bricks and dirt. You see a door to another room, but the rubble blocks it. An old sofa looks comfortable. It's obviously cleaner than the rest of the house. Someone must have loved it, lounging here to escape life's problems. You wouldn't mind relaxing here yourself. Very peaceful. No. You hear that? Ah, this door. Door has been unlocked.
Lux in obscuro summis. Where have we seen that before?
It's the Miskatonic University motto, isn't it?
Right. Light in the darkness. That can't be just a coincidence.
We could use a little more light in here.
We saw a lighter and candle earlier.
Considering the weird puzzles we've encountered, I wouldn't be surprised if there were more to it. Like arranging the candles in a pattern.
Oh well. On the wall, large letters spell out Lux in obscuro sume. Lighting the candle, you watch the flame take life upon the wick. Some uncanny quality of the light gives you a moment's trepidation. I see. I see. An ordinary-looking bookcase filled with ordinary-looking books and a bric-a-brac. What's extraordinary is the draft you feel from below, one without an obvious source. Oh. I understand. Now what does this do?
What happened?
Perhaps we lit the wrong candle.
Does it look different? Kind of. Okay. Assuming that's what it is, let's go here. Restrain, don't need it. Maybe here. No. Candle. Aha, this one. Lighting the candle. Okay, excellent. That worked. Wrong candle?
What happened?
Perhaps we lit the wrong...
Lame. What What is that noise? This candle? Yes. Yes. Last one in here? Yes.
It's one more can.
Did you hear something?
I think so. It came from another room. Maybe the one with the writing on the wall.
Let's take a look.
There's a hidden stairway behind this bookcase. But where does it lead?
There's only one way to find out.
A painting of a herd of goats. A single black goat stares directly out at you. The drawer of this slovenly desk is locked. Perhaps that's the best, if the insides are as messy as the outside, but perhaps it'd prove helpful to find a way to open it. What book is this? Bravery. Don't need it. Cigarettes. Our grandfather clock still ticking away the seconds. You notice oddly that the time is correct. Who would maintain a clock in an abandoned house?
Someone's been here recently.
Considering it's behind a secret door, there must be something important in here.
The desktop is a shambles, but you see it is messy rather than abandoned. A search might turn up something useful. You find a small notebook filled with a familiar handwriting. Browsing it, you read, "The comet comes, and I feel her coming with it. I must prepare for her arrival, and the great good she brings. I must prepare for motherhood." Some intuition prompts you to continue looking on the desk. At once you find a small notebook twin to the one on the desk. Inside you read, "I have found others who share my desire. Long have they awaited her, but not idly. Using the preparations as a foundation, I can guide them to her." On the corner of the desk, you spot a small notebook far in the back. Straining, you manage to grasp a notebook. Inside you read, "The time comes soon, and my herd has prepared the ritual. At the moment the comet passes, nears the earth, we will call, and she will hear. We shall open the way and receive her gift. Her myriad shall come, and with them my greatest dream." Finding another notebook, you read, "The portal is open, and her myriads emerge, gathering some for study. I have locked myself in the old Bayou mansion to conduct experiments. To that end, I have lured an unsuspecting subject from New Orleans. Soon I shall observe what effect these creatures have on a living human. What of it if the locals call me a witch? All that matter are my experiments and the ritual." A small notebook like the others attracts your eye on the nearby table. Beside it is a small pouch with the words Ibn Ghazi stitched into the fabric with crimson thread. Opening the notebook, you read, "Success! Her creature successfully impregnated the subject, and from her corpse was born an even more marvelous being. To protect myself, I sealed the creature behind 2 doors, hiding both. Only the power of Ibn Ghazi can reveal them." A bookcase. A long abandoned bookcase with many books that look as though they haven't been opened in a long time. A yellowed piece of paper sticks out between 2 books. Curried eggs. Make a curry sauce by frying a small onion, teaspoonful of flour and curry powder in 1 ounce of butter. Hard-boiled some eggs, then shell and cut into quarters. Place the egg in a hot dish and pour the curry sauce over them. Arrange a border of rice around the rim. Ooh. A warped old bookshelf. Its contents. Tagging. Searching it might be unpleasant, but you might find something. You recognize the several statuettes of it on the shelf as fertility icons from several different cultures. Spirit of Fame. Alright, I guess let's go. Come on. Another small notebook on the ground in front of the strange door. You read, "It is time to return home. I shall continue my research at the university, but the appointed time comes soon. I shall be ready. I, Wilhelmina Tillinghast, so swear. I know it."
How nosy you are. Always poking into others' belongings. Have you no respect for privacy?
Privacy?
Looks like the good professor was more than a person of interest after all. Now I'd say she's our prime suspect.
Yep.
She was working with the herd of Al-Jidi all along. They wanted to open a portal and summon a being from another world.
Yep.
At long last, you know the truth. But as with everything that has occurred, only because I led you to it.
How could you do this, Professor?
You saw those marvelous creatures. They are living beings beyond the wildest dreams of Darwin. Where is your scientific curiosity? We owe it to science, to the world, to learn more about these previously unknown species.
We have to stop her.
It's far too late for that. My plan has been proceeding for so long you can't possibly halt its momentum.
That note from Tillinghast said something about experiments. Shouldn't we find a way through that weird door?
I've seen some bad things during my career, but this about takes the cake.
This door has to lead to the same room we saw earlier. Shall we take a look?
We'd better check it, just in case.
Behind this door is hidden the result of Tillinghast's experimentations. All you need to do is throw the strange powder on it. Are you ready to see what creature is hidden here?
If I never see another one of those abominations, it'll be too soon.
Kidnapped, enslaved, and then turned into this thing. And then to die here all alone?
We have to put an end to this madness.
Ooh.
So, this marvel was the culmination of my experiments. I can't say I'm surprised.
Professor Tillinghast created these monsters herself. But why did she have to experiment on humans?
No matter the reason, we must stop the herd of Algidi.
Nice.